Hi, my name is Danny Brown. I'm the CEO of Myriad Real Estate Group, and today we're going to talk about the greatest hack in real estate right now. So when I talk about hack, I'm talking about buyers, and I'm talking about buyers for their primary residence. And where can they find a home to purchase where they're going to still have the greatest affordability? And that is going to be new construction. So builder confidence right now is at all-time highs. Their stocks are at all-time highs, and they've really figured out this market. And it all comes down to interest rates. And so when it comes to new construction, builders have a couple of things going for them that people in the resale market just don't. One, they have supply. So builders are building homes, and they're building some on speculation for quick move-in, and they have product. The resale market, not so much. Inventory is super low. There's not a lot of options out there. So when you go to a builder, you have options. So they have what everybody's looking for, and that's product. The other thing that they have is the ability to buy down your mortgage rate. So they offer incentives. A lot of times with builders, you do in-house financing. So you're financing it through a lender that they typically own and will service the note over time. So they have the ability to be a little bit more flexible in terms of how much money they're giving you towards buying your rate down. So back in the day when you go see a builder, maybe they were giving you a bunch of money towards upgrades. Well, now they're giving you a bunch of money so you can buy your mortgage rate down. So rates right now are hovering in the high sixes. If you want an interest rate and something that's more affordable, maybe in the mid fives, go see a builder. Builder will be able to, like I said, give you concessions so that you can buy your mortgage rate down to make it more affordable. So some of the additional pros are, one, again, builders are building some spec homes or quick move-in. And these homes are nicely updated. They are not picking weird stuff to put in there. They're putting things in there that individuals like across the board. They typically have interior designers that are helping them pick the upgrades that go into the home. So you may not get to pick everything that you want for a quick move-in or a home built on speculation, but you can't assume that the upgrades that they're doing are going to be nice. And are going to appeal to the masses. Even if you're wanting to build a home from scratch, during the pandemic, it was taking 12, 18, 24 months to build a house. Well, that time frame has definitely shortened. Supply chains have worked through themselves, and the build time isn't quite as long as that. You're still looking at something in, I would say, the 8 to 12 month range, but taking 2 years to build your house, that is definitely gone. The builders have worked through most of that backlog and are able to build a home much quicker than they were before. Other pros to buying new construction is that everything is new, right? So you have new technology, you have new insulation, everything works, new air conditioners, new roofs, and you're just not gonna have that deferred maintenance that comes sometimes with purchasing a resale property. It's still gonna be very important to do full inspections. Builders are still outsourcing a lot of the contractors that they're hiring to do work, and contractors are humans. They miss things. They sometimes have a bad day and just don't feel like doing a good job. So it's really important to make sure that you get inspections to make sure that the quality of the build is where you need it to be for new construction. But one of the big pros is that everything is new. The typical cons that go when you're buying new construction are there's not a lot of new construction in the center of the city, right? New construction happens on the fringes. So you may be a little bit more removed from where you want to be and have to commute into work when you're buying new construction. So the location may not be as favorable than a resale property. Other cons are some of the hidden costs that are going to be associated with that. A lot of times you don't get window treatments, you may not get a refrigerator, washer, dryer, and then the big kicker is going to be backyard landscaping. Typically it's just going to be dirt, and then you're going to have to landscape the backyard, which can be extremely costly, but it's not like that's something that you have to do day one, so you will have some time to eventually get to it, but you're not going to have this beautiful backyard the day that you move in. So these are concessions that you have to give when you're purchasing new construction. However, if you're looking for the most bang for your buck, looking for something that's going to be a little bit more affordable, new construction is kind of the way to go right now. In a normal market, new construction is definitely not the way to go in terms of being affordable. But in the market that we find ourselves in, they have the supply, they have the ability to buy your rate down to make your monthly payment way more affordable. And so it can be to your advantage to explore new construction in this really difficult market that we find ourselves in. And the last consideration is make sure you bring your realtor with you. If you don't bring your realtor with you on your first visit to a new construction office, the builder may not allow you the opportunity to even have representation. So I can't stress enough that there is no additional costs charged to you by the builder. If you have a realtor, you're not going to get the home at a favorable price. You're not going to, like, it's not to your advantage to not have representation. So you want to have somebody that goes to bat for you and just make sure that you are protected, reads the contracts and just explains everything to you. So there's no additional costs on top of it. So it's only to your advantage to have representation when you're purchasing new construction. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.